All right, question time. So Chris Bennett, an IT consultant, asks, how can I grow my business if I'm not comfortable on camera?
Chris, you may be thinking about it. You're wondering about it. That means you are thinking maybe possibly camera would actually grow your business, but you don't want to do it. And I get it. There are so many things that I do on a daily basis in my company that I don't want to do. And the camera is one that's really scary at some points because, we are worried about being judged. Back in the year of the 2020s, little something's going on then. My people needed me because we were going from in-person things to virtual and they didn't know how to do it. And so the companies that I worked in really needed to hear from me. And at the same time, I was 80 pounds heavier than I am right now. I did not want to be on camera. Now, I'm sure you're gorgeous. This has nothing to do with physical appearance. It's other reasons why you're worried about being judged. But I'm just telling you what the deal is with me. So I was 80 pounds heavier. I didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want to be showing up. I didn't want to be seen in that way. But what I realized was I was actually making getting on camera about me versus about my family or my clients. Here's what I mean. If I was to grow my business, I could take care of my family. If I was to grow my business, that means I'm serving different clients. If I'm to show up, I can do it. So if you literally stop thinking it about what are people going to think about you on camera and literally think who's one person that I could share this message with today that could be served by it, then it's going to empower you. You're still going to hate it. Like you're still going to feel uncomfortable. You're still going to worry about what people are saying about you. And that just makes it super normal. But to get you over that hump, I'm going to pass it to Justin because I believe, Justin, you could probably give him some tips to get rid of those nerves and actually get himself more comfortable on camera.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when I think of nerves, like I think of energy. A lot of people think of runaway. I don't want to have them. I don't want to feel that way. But the difference between people who do feel or at least look like they feel comfortable on camera and people who don't is that when they feel that feeling, the tingling, the sort of like, shallow breath like that, that we've all felt at some point or another when we get in front of a big audience or maybe when you get on camera, it's just energy. And successful people say, okay, this isn't something I should run away from. This feeling means that I care. I'm very passionate about this product, service, or message. And just like Kim said, when you can remove that care from what other people are going to think and then place it in a place where you're talking and serving that one person. Imagine how powerful it would be if you, the you in the present, had gone back and talked to the you 5 years ago, knowing what you know now. Well, that's in essence what you're doing when you're getting on camera in a media-rich world. I remember the time I got onto a Broadway stage and I actually wasn't doing a Broadway show. No, at the end of the show, I was tasked with coming out and actually making a sales pitch to the audience to raise money for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. And so what I did—
Guarini, what show were you currently starring in that asked you to do that, sir?
I was starring in Wicked. And on Broadway.
And what part were you playing?
I was playing Fiyero, the prince in Wicked, and it was really awesome. This is thank you very much. This is my publicist, Kim. And so that being said, like I knew how to get up on stage and deliver lines and sing and act and dance, but I'd never made a sales pitch before, which is basically what it was, right? It was a really important cause. And dovetailing on what Kim said, I didn't make it about what people thought about me. I made it about the mission, about how passionate I was about this amazing organization that does amazing things for people like me, people I don't know. I mean, that's what it was. And so being able to take that, because guess what? Here's the thing. And Kim, they're going to think what they want to think about you anyway.
No matter what.
So you can't control that. So what can you control? How you feel about the thing that you're passionate about, the product, service, or message that you're delivering. And when you focus on that and focus on service, that is what gets you over that hump of feeling like, oh, well, I don't know if anybody's going to like it or whatever. No, if one person is touched by your message, your product, or your service, if one person has their lives changed, if one person has the same sort of evolution or revolution that you did, then you've done your job.
Yeah, I mean, think about it this way. I want you to imagine on a table right now, there's $100,000.
Ooh.
There's $100,000.
Yeah.
And all you need to do to take that $100,000 in your hand and put it into your pocket is to get on camera for 2 minutes. Would you do it? I mean, I think so. And so the uncertainty of not knowing what's going to happen is typically what stops most people. So this is the mind hack to use. Don't think about, is it going to work to be on camera? What is it? Am I going to fail? Is it going to win? Is it not? Don't go there. Just be willing to do a research project. You know, you're in IT, you're probably curious, you're scientific, you like data. My favorite quote is, "In God I trust, everyone else bring data." Go into this for 90 days and just get curious. Say, if I was to post one video a week on LinkedIn, literally just answering questions that I get often from my clients, what would happen? And just see if you get more clients in the door. You don't have to go on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all those places. You can literally start on LinkedIn, where you're only connected to people that are connected with you for business, and just post one helpful tip video a week. Now, if you really, really, really don't want to get on camera, could you do it just with screen sharing? You could. Let me ask you, do you really want to watch somebody share a screen of slides? Probably not. You want to see a face. So just get curious, 90 days, once a week video, and see what happens inside your business. And if it goes horribly wrong, don't tell them I sent you.
Yeah, that's great advice. Thanks. And then I guess the last thing to remember is that one of the reasons why it's so important in the world that we live in right now, this media rich environment where anybody can reach billions of people, and billions of people are looking at these devices, including the one that you're watching this on, is that people aren't necessarily buying your message, your product, your service. And in all likelihood, your message, your product, your service is not unique, meaning no one has ever thought of this thing before. No one's ever talked about this thing before. And so recognize that we as consumers don't necessarily buy the product, the service, or the message when someone's delivering it to us. We actually buy the person.
Yeah.
And the right people are going to buy you, are going to buy into who you are, warts and all. And the wrong people are going to be repelled away from you. And that's one of the most wonderful things that could happen, because your right fit person, when you show up just as you are, willing to overcome the human desire to not want to disappoint people or anything out there, make people think whatever they think of us. When you can show up as you are, you're actually showing up in service, and people are going to buy you. The right people will come to you. All you have to do is just show up.
$100,000 on the table. Turn that camera on. We'll see you next time.
If there is a next time.